This beautiful weeping Japanese maple is going to be auctioned this Friday with a reserve price of just 10 cents. Now, if you came in store to buy this, it's priced at $1,299 and it's going under the hammer with a reserve of only 10 cents. Minimum bid is 10 cents, maximum bid is $5. This could go for $500 or maybe only $400, maybe only $300 or maybe only $200, who knows? So tune in to our Grow Wreck flash sale, get into the auction this Friday 12 o'clock and this beautiful maple goes under the hammer and it could be something like this, $49.99, going, oh, it's gone! It's a wonderful day to come into Hello. We've got our store absolutely, I'm here in my pink tutu of course, and we've got our store absolutely chock-a-block with beautiful stock. These hydrangea here are paniculata and they're called graffiti and they're absolutely gorgeous. You're going to find a whole nursery chock-a-block with beautiful stock, so come down and check it out. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. We've got a nursery full of the most interesting little things. We've got these vicious little flesh-eating Venus flytraps. Got to be careful, you could lose a finger there. And I've got these, look at these are called Life on the Rocks. And what you've got is a beautiful little bonsai just attached to a rock there. Isn't that gorgeous? So Life on the Rocks, isn't that wonderful? Lots and lots of wonderful and interesting bits and pieces. So come down and take a look. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Right now is the very best time of year to plant. A lot of people think springtime is the best time of year to plant, but I'll explain to you why right now is the best time to plant. What you've got right now is you've got your autumn rains are coming, the weather's cooled down, we've got long cool nights, but we still have nice warm days. The soil is warm. So if you plant a plant right now, it goes into warm soil. Evaporation is less than half of what it was 6 weeks ago. So you've got low evaporation rate, so you water your new plant in, it's in warm soil, you water it in and you don't have to water it every day or anything like that. Give it a bit of fertilizer, and if you were to pull that plant out after only 10 or 12 days, you'll find that new little white roots are starting to grow because plants love warm soil. And the other reason why it's great to plant right now is that from now till Christmas time, Melbourne and Victoria tends to be fairly moist and not too cold and not too hot. So the plant has a nice gentle time establishing. It grows its roots in autumn and into the winter, and then in springtime that nicely established little plant is going to rocket away and you get that full spring growth. Whereas if you plant in springtime, the plant isn't really established and then it's only a matter of weeks and you're into your hot summer weather and the plant could struggle a little. Whereas your well-established plant that's grown strongly in the springtime is going to romp through next summer. So right now is the very best time to plant. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. We're open every day, and if you come in, this is a $24.99 anthurium that has the beautiful dark red flowers, gorgeous little indoor plant, lovely to have in the house, very hardy, last you for years, and we're going to give one for free, a $24.99 anthurium for free for every single customer that shops with us. Here we are. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. This is one of the most talked about plants on my socials, and believe it or not, it's an Australian native. And what it is, I call it Zen moss, and what it does is it grows up above the snow line in Victoria, say Mount Buller, and it gets covered and buried in snow in the winter, and then after the snow melts, it's exposed to full hot sun. It loves the full hot sun, and it grows in cracks in the rocks that have sort of got gravelly, well-drained soil. So to really enjoy this, you plant it in a nice warm sunny spot, nice loose well-drained soil, a little bit of fertilizer and plenty of water, and you've got this beautiful fast growing mossy mound that you can grow in a pot, grow it underneath as an understory under another plant in a pot, or grow it in the garden, plant an enormous ground cover of it, do whatever you want. It's one of the most versatile plants around and it's lovely. People love it, and I notice it even attracts children. I'll be walking around the nursery sometimes and we'll have a display of this and I'll come across a little child just patting it. So Zen moss puts a beautiful sort of Zen feeling into your garden. Great in your Zen style gardens. Zen moss, beautiful. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's let's go. Now's the time to shop online at Hello Hello. If you were to spend over $99 at Hello Hello right now, you would get this magnificent Chef's Choice Rosemary. Fabulous fragrance, beautiful flavor, valued at $30. And then if you were to spend over $199, you'd get this beautiful Japanese maple, red autumn color, beautiful shape, valued at $89.99. And then if you were to spend $299, you'd get this beautiful pure silk Sasanqua Camellia. Now it's covered in the most gorgeous little buds, and those buds are going to come out as beautiful pale pink and white flowers. Lovely foliage, very, very versatile, valued at $149.99, free when you spend $299. And then when you spend $399, you get this gorgeous forest pansy. And your forest pansy has fabulous pink blossom in springtime, and then purple heart-shaped leaves right through the summer and right into late autumn. Absolutely amazing. And these are really sought after. This one here is valued $229 when you get over $399. What incredible value. So now's the time to shop online at Hello Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Grower Direct Flash Sale. Now what's happened is these little bunny rabbits have hopped out to the local growers, and we've got some terrific bargains this week. In fact, 100 fabulous bargains that we're going to give you a chance to direct from the grower. Fabulous prices from the grower, lovely fresh stock, beautiful stuff. You're going to be really thrilled with it. And with 100 items, we've got bushes, we've got cottage plants, ground covers, grasses, trees, shrubs, everything you could possibly need for your Easter garden project to be done on the cheap. So here it is, the Grower Direct Flash Sale. We're going to run you through 100 items, but first I've got to tell you about this. What we're doing, see this beautiful maple here? This is a 10 or 15-year-old Japanese, weeping Japanese maple, beautiful big head on it. The sort of one you might dream about to put on the patio or put in the courtyard or put out in your Japanese garden or even in your modern style garden. Beautiful. And this one here is an Inaba Shidare. It's red in spring, red in summer, and crimson in the autumn. Beautiful tree. Now, this costs $1,299, but today and today only, we're going to auction this. You'll only ever have a chance to buy something like this once, and the reserve price is 10 cents. Now, the minimum bid is 10 cents. The maximum bid is $5. So you could pick this up for 500 bucks, or maybe it could even go for 400 bucks, and hopefully not, but it could even go for 300 or 200, even 100 if we don't get any real interest in this today. I mean, with all everything that's going on in the world, maybe no one's got a spare 50 bucks or 100 bucks. So here it is, 10 cents. 10 cents is the reserve. Now, when does it go up for auction?
Yeah, from 12:30 p.m. We'll have a link in the comment section where you'll be able to go and start bidding away.
So the bid comes up at 12:30, and when did it come? When do we knock it?
It comes down at 1:50 p.m.
I say at 1:50 we start knocking it down. We take the highest bid, and three knocks, and she's gone at whatever price it falls at.
Yep. So at 12:30, start popping in your 10-cent bids.
Yeah.
And who knows, you might get it for $2.
Yeah, and you could get it for 10 cents, couldn't you? As long as it's over 10 cents.
Depends how many people are watching today.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Hopefully it goes for 10 cents. We'll see.
Oh, hopefully not. But anyway.
Hopefully not, no, yeah. Just kidding. All right, so, yeah, the Easter theme is because we're getting our garden prepped and ready for Easter. Yeah, we want to, basically, we're here to help you get your garden ready for Easter. What we've got is we're madly doing garden designs for people for their Easter gardening project. We're doing garden designs, free garden designs. We've got amazing freebies. We've got, for every customer that buys anything at the moment, if you came in and bought anything, if you came in and bought a $2 strawberry, you get a free gardenia worth $14.99. We've got thousands of gardenias. Beautiful. Somebody should grab one of them gardenias and we could show them the gardenias. Yeah. Can we get one of the gardenias, the freebies?
Beautiful big gardenias. Gorgeous $15 gardenias. We're going to give one to every customer from now till Easter. So now till Easter, you come in here, you buy anything at all, get yourself a $15 gardenia for free. There's nobody else. And no, that's not the $15 one. No, that's the $100 one.
There's confusion on the $100 one. Yeah, hang on. We'll get the right ones up. That is a freebie when you spend over a certain amount. Yeah, but not only that.
Jennifer's getting one.
Not only that, if you go online and you spend over $100, you get a $30 Chef's Choice Rosemary, a big bushy Chef's Choice Rosemary. You grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden.
That's right.
And you could help me with
I'll
these.
pull them up. Yeah, I'll pull them up on the screen. You keep, hang on, let's have a look. Sorry, I got to pull them up.
Yeah,
here.
so nobody else is as geared up to get people ready for Easter. Nobody has ever been as geared up.
There is many giveaways. That's right. Absolutely. Heaps of giveaways here at Hello Hello Plants this weekend. Can't get it up at the moment, Chris, so maybe we just get on with the sale and then we'll get the guys to show us the free gardenias.
But like if you spend over $1,000, there's a $400 grafted. Yeah, here's the free ones. Now, beautiful ones like this, $14.99. So you get every single customer gets one of these for free. So $14.99. $14.99 gardenias.
Yeah, that's awesome.
One free for every customer from now till the end of Easter. And not only that, there's all sorts of other giveaways. Like a person spending over $1,000 at the moment can get a $400 teddy bear or a $400 grafted red stem Senkaki maple, Japanese maple. So that's just one of the many offers. And pretty soon we'll find those offers and we'll be able to put them up.
There you go.
So I'll run you through it. So if you were spending over, where is it? If you're spending over $299, you've got a $100 gardenia, a $100 ginkgo, or a $100 12-inch Japanese maple. If you spend over $400, $399, you've got a $150 weeping cherry or a $150 box ball topiary or box cone topiary.
Yep.
And then if you spend over $1,000, you've got that teddy bear magnolia or that Senkaki maple. But what about the online deals?
Yep, down here. There you go.
Here we are. So you go online, you spend over $99. You spend anything at all, you get the gardenia. Then you spend over $99 and you get the Chef's Choice Rosemary. You spend over $199, you get the Japanese maple. You spend over $299, you get $149.99 pure silk Sasanqua camellia. It's about 5 foot tall, covered in beautiful pink and white buds. And then if you spend over $400, you get a 13-inch forest pansy. That's $229 worth of value for free with a $399 purchase. And that's everybody for this Easter. Whether you come online and buy or come in store and buy or ring up and buy over the phone, we have got incentives and freebies like you've never seen before. The sort of thing that would get a rabbit really excited. Yeah, look at that.
Well, let's get stuck into the items. You can find out what is going at great prices this week too with the Growers Direct Flash Sale. So our first one here, what is that?
Now say you've got a pot and everything's died in that pot, you know, shrivels up and dies from heat and wind and stuff like that. Look at this. This is an agave, and this agave here is in a 12-inch pot. Most places you'd pay over $100 for it. Normally we sell them for $69, but right now we're clearing them out for $39.99. So $39.99 for a nice big agave. That'll look good in the garden, good in a pot. One of the toughest plants for heat, wind and drought, for getting to water him. You just can't beat the agave attenuata, 12-inch pot, $39.99. Now let's have a look at our Coprosma Pacific Sunrise.
And shop link will be in the comment section.
So honeypot banksia. Now honeypot banksia, these are beautiful, and these are going to bring around the little birds. Beautiful little birds will come in and suck the pollen from these. So the honeypot, they have beautiful orange flowers. I think we'll have the flowers up here soon. How are we going with getting those flowers up there?
Getting the flowers up for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's the agave there. There's your honeypot. Look at those. You have those beautiful flowers, and you'll always have 1 or 2 honey eaters in there as well. And this is a dwarf one. So if you want a nice small feature plant in a little native garden, you cannot go past the honeypot banksia. Normally expensive and hard to get. These are just $29.99.
And Mia says, hello, the rabbit is really strong.
Yeah, a muscular rabbit. Okay, so here we are. The Pacific Sunset in a 10-inch pot, reduced from $36.99 to $29.99. So $29.99, that's giving them away. $29.99, fabulous price. And then you've got the 7-inch pot Pacific Sunset is just $29.99. So Pacific Sunrise is just $29.99. Now Pacific Sunrise, this rabbit might show them that it's a different colour. Show them the pink and the red so they can get the idea. That's the pink colour. Pacific Sunrise. So that's the sort of the colour of beautiful sunrise, and this is the colour of a beautiful sunset. Show them that foliage up close. It's beautiful. Now, what's good about coprosmas, they're really tough. Grow them by the beach, grow them on top of a windy hill, grow them where it's hot and dry, grow them where the soil's crooked. They'll grow almost anywhere, and they'll give you colour 365 days of the year. That's your Pacific Sunset and Pacific Sunrise. Alright, welcome to our Growers Direct Flash Sale. If you've just joined us, it's getting your garden Easter prep ready sale, and we've got some great deals here, over 100 deals to get through. Now, say you're building a block of flats or something like that, and at any rate, I wonder how much these would work out for if you had the individual pricing on them. But so what we've got is we've got Correa Alba, and a dozen of them, it'd be is 155.88. Do you know what the individual price would be?
I can work it out
for you. Should pop those individual prices. So that works out. And so these are normally 14 or 15 bucks each. And if you were doing a big $12.99, that's great. So these, if you buy a bundle of 12 of these, they're just $12.99. That's about $4 a plant cheaper than you normally pay for them. Correa Alba, lovely hardy little native, grow it almost anywhere, white flowers, silver grey foliage, clip it into a ball, clip it into a hedge, grows about 1 metre tall, fabulous plant to have, and at $12.99 when you buy a dozen, fabulous. Alright, shop link for the Growers Direct Flash Sale is in the comments section. Now, if you want an alternative, a lot of people don't know there's an alternative to English box, but if you want an alternative to English box, maybe your soil's a bit salty or your water's a bit salty, maybe it's a bit hot, a bit dry, a bit frosty, maybe English box doesn't grow too good for you, but you've always wanted a formal style hedge, a nice low formal style hedge. This is Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb is the perfect substitute for English box, but the tougher, where you've got tougher conditions. But it's also really, really lush and green, and really, really lush and green all year round. Like look at the glossy green foliage here, fabulous. So Tom Thumb, and beautiful big 6-inch pots. Normally you'd be paying 12 or 14 bucks each. $6.99. Beat that anywhere. $6.99 for luscious green Tom Thumb. And if you want to shop for any of these, you can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. Right now, these plants are live at these prices right now. Here's a beautiful versatile plant. This is a Fatsia spider web. Now, these love the shade. They don't like the hot afternoon sun. They could sunburn in the hot afternoon sun. But if you've got, you could grow these indoors. You could grow them grow them out of the hot afternoon sun. They take morning sun, okay, but you could grow them in your outdoor entertaining area, grow them under the pergola, under the veranda, so sort of semi-outdoors or indoors, and they grow up 4 or 5 foot tall. These leaves get really, really large, and they maintain this beautiful pattern on them through their whole lives. So spiderweb Aralia, and these are great big ones for normally $119, they're now $69.99. So $69.99, indoor, outdoor, beautiful showpiece, $69.99 in a 10-inch pot. All right, and that $12.99 Weeping Maple auction starting very soon, guys. Hang in there. Now, what we've got is Hydrangea Graffitit. Now, graffiti, beautiful sort of creamy greeny colour. Gorgeous, and what you'll notice if you have a close look at it there, it's got different foliage to your normal hydrangea. It's got a different colour green, different shaped leaf, and this is a hydrangea that's much more sun hardy than your normal hydrangea. Still needs plenty of water. Grows, about a metre a bit high. Grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden, get it out of the hot afternoon sun, give it plenty of water. Wonderful hydrangea Graffitit, and these are just $29.99. Look at the size of that. You'd pay 50 bucks for that anywhere else. Hydrangea, the height of fashion, hard to get a cheap one anywhere, and this one here is a paniculata variety, very, very hard to get a paniculata hydrangea for $29.99. All right, and auction starting in 9 minutes, guys, if you're interested in participating. Now, your cushion bush is one of the most popular natives around. Brilliant silver colour, grows into a sort of a big sort of silvery cushion, and very, very tough, low water requirement, easy to grow it anywhere, grow it out front of your petrol station, your hobby farm, your beach house. Lovely bright bit of colour, but really, really tough, really easy to grow. Grows probably about a metre tall, and these are just $12.99. So $12.99. That's a hard to get native. Normally 15, 16 bucks. $12.99. Great price for cushion bush. All right, shop link in the comment section. Limited quantities do apply in the Growers Direct Flash Sale. Simon Swim says, what is going on here? Lol, beautiful, love it. And then Mama Lisa says, how do you buy or bid? So we'll open up the bid in about 8 minutes and we'll explain how to do it from there.
Yeah, and then buying is easy. What you can do is you can come down here,
the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, come down here and hook up the trailer, bolt on the roof rack and head on over to Hello. Pull up in the car park, come in and grab hold of these bargains.
That's
or
right.
you can ring up and say, listen, I saw those fatsias, those thingy bobs. Put aside 2 for me right now. And you give me the 2 best ones, in fact.
That's right.
Or you can go online and clickety-click, you've got them, you know?
Oh, Mama Lisa's in Texas, and I'm pretty sure she's referring to that Japanese maple.
Yeah, what you can do from Texas is you can buy this.
Sponsor a tree.
You can buy this, I'll put it in my garden, I'll send you an annual bill for its upkeep, and it'll be yours. You can live in Texas, I'll send you a photo every year, and you can live in Texas and tell your friends, I've got a beautiful weeping Japanese maple in Victoria. And Victoria is the #1 city in the world to live in. It came out this last week. We're the #1, and so there's no better place for your weeping maple to live, and you could even come and visit it sometimes.
And you'll send a photo to her at least once a year, I reckon.
Yeah, once a year, and there'll be an annual bill for its upkeep in my garden.
So there's an annual bill, and you'll get a photo sent to you out there in Texas just to let you know how your tree's going.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You got to win the auction though.
Yeah, you have to have the winning bid, but who knows what it's going to go for.
Sponsoring a tree. Anyone in the world can join in.
Yeah, you could be in Qatar. Qatar. You could be in Qatar.
You could be in Nepal.
And it's a bit hot. It's a bit hot and windy for the Japanese maple, and you could just keep it here in Australia, in my garden.
Or if you live in Melbourne or Victoria and you win, then obviously you'll want to.
You can get a free delivery.
Free delivery, that's right.
Yeah, free delivery. You know, you might live over in Boronia or Furtry Gully, and we can drop it right off for you.
That's right.
So here we've got sea lavender. Sea lavender is a great plant, beautiful blue flowers, really, really tough. Grow it by the sea, grow it in that hot, sunny, tough spot, grow it in poor soil. It has these lovely big leaves, gets really, really bushy, and it has these beautiful big blue flowers that are great for a cut flower, but lovely in the garden. Beautiful big blue flowers, and it has them 365 days a year. There's the blue flowers there, absolutely fabulous. Sort of thing that drives the rabbits wild. So there we are.
Increases mating season tenfold.
Yeah, that's right. It brings on the mating season early and makes it last longer. And these ones
that's what
here,
this is all about.
if you buy a dozen of them, this would be great to mass plant a dozen of them down the beach house, down by the sea. They work out at just $12.99 each. So $12.99 each, $155.88. Okay, so now here we've got. Away you go. Nandina lemon lime. Now Nandina lemon lime, red Nandinas used to be all the go, but they've kind of gone out of fashion. Now we've got this one here, lovely green foliage, and all the new growth is a beautiful sort of goldy lemon colour. These are tough. They grow at 45 by 45. You can grow them in a pot, grow them in a shady spot, grow them in a hot sunny spot, grow them in poor soil, grow them almost anywhere. You can grow them as a hedge, grow them as a border, put them up the driveway. Wonderful plant to use in your landscaping. And lemon lime Nandinas, they're normally pretty pricey. We've given them away for $29.99. $29.99, beautiful bushy plants. Now, you might tell a person how they could buy this stuff.
Yeah, so you can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. We have a shop link in the comments section on most of the social media platforms that you may be joining us on in this live, or you can just simply go over to the website Hello Hello Plants. And I'll pop it up on the screen there behind you, Chris, so people can see how to get there.
There's me with some Nandina. Oh, gone.
Oh, gone. Anyway,
there's me looking a little bit gay, but definitely not gay.
The Easter...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's right. The Easter Garden Prep Sale is the current one. So just click this live sales. It's like hot pink tab here. And then if you scroll past the auction, which is the most exciting part, but you've got all of the sale items down here. You can see we've got a fruit section, which we haven't got to yet.
And you could just click on it and buy them, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can just buy them, you add them to your cart on the website, much like you would shop on any other shopping online.
There's 100 grower direct flash sale deals there.
That's right, it's 100 deals, or you could come in store physically. If you live locally within Melbourne, come in 1477 Sydney Road, Camfield, and shop away. We have them all
Now,
here
say
behind the cameras.
say you're a rabbit and you are living in Currumburra, in a borough. Say you're living in a borough in Currumburra. How would you get this stuff?
Pull out your laptop and go to Hello Hello Plants.
Yeah, a lot of rabbits have got laptops down in those burrows these days. Yeah, they
start shopping online and go for it.
Yeah, so the rabbit can go online and we'll deliver direct to your burrow in Currumburra.
Yeah.
For free.
Still don't know where Currumburra is. I have to look that up.
Yeah, so for free delivery for rabbits living in burrows in Currumburra. There we are. We've got free delivery for other people almost all over Victoria. But if you're a rabbit with a laptop in Currumburra, living down a deep burrow, you can click away and you could get some of these Moon Bay Nandinas. Now these Moon Bay Nandinas, look at the size and quality. Feel the quality. Yeah, this rabbit might even taste the quality. Let's see if he can taste the quality. Look at that, he's tasting the quality. There, so there we are. So there we are. So look at that. Now, anywhere else, you say you're living in Seymour and you go down to your local nursery, these would be $14-15. These are, I think they're $6.99. $6.99, where are they? Oh, they're at Moon Bay, $95. $95.88. So how much does that work out for a dozen? It's about $8-9, isn't it?
Someone got the calculator
So
out?
well under $10. Normally anywhere, nice big $7.99. So you're paying about half you would at your local nursery, and they're big and bushy. There's nothing wrong with these there. And the rabbit was checking the quality. He reckons they taste terrific. So Nandina Moon Bay, these are the ones that go, you see them up here, they go red in the autumn and winter. Beautiful and they're colour. Red for quite a while in the springtime. Nandina Moon Bay, $7.99 when you buy a dozen.
Beautiful. All right, well, these items are readily available at these prices. Limited quantities to apply.
You know, there's lots of people coming in doing up properties. There's lots of people coming in who are doing up properties to go on the market. And what they're looking for is a classy evergreen that's good size, that doesn't cost a fortune. And here it is, $24.99 Snow Maidens. Now, Snow Maidens are a type of Indian hawthorn covered in, now if you're going on the market in spring, these are going to be covered in beautiful white blossom in springtime, lovely dark green, they're tough as anything, easy to grow, and look at the size of this for $24.99. This would be the way, if I was fixing up a place to sell and I wanted a nice classy looking bush that didn't cost a fortune, I'd be going for these Snow Maidens.
This is the one. Yep. All right, Growers Direct flash sale. Jay says, loving the costume theme, guys. Where's the bilby?
That's an Australian.
Chris is a bilby.
That's an Australian native rabbit, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, bilby. Yeah.
I think they're a chocolate brown colour.
I think the wild cats ate them, didn't they? They were the cats that went wild.
We've got a few wild cats here, unfortunately, Jay. They've taken them away.
Yeah. So here we have Sedum Autumn Joy. Sedum Autumn Joy. Buy a dozen of them. Some genius could work this out for me. Buy a dozen of them for $107.88. Now these are fabulous. What it is, it's a type of succulent. It dies down the winter, comes up in the springtime. Lovely sort of aqua green foliage. Very, very tough. Hardly needs a drink. And then in autumn it becomes a beautiful mound of pink flowers. Look at that there. So Autumn Joy, and you will if you plant a few of these in your garden, you can have a joyful autumn just looking at them. So there we are, Autumn Joy. Could somebody work out 107? These work out at just $8.99. Most stores, $14-15 for a nice 6-inch pot. These are big, gutsy looking 6-inch pots, and they work out at $8.99. And you buy them in packs of a dozen, and you can afford to mass plant them.
All right, so the auction is about to go live, folks. If you want to participate in the auction of the red Japanese maple behind Chris there.
So look at this. Look at this beautiful weeping maple here. This weeping maple is going up online. It's an online auction. You can only bid online. And it's going up with a reserve of 10 cents. So 10 cents. So all you need to do to be in the running for this right now is go online and bid 10 cents. 10 cents.
Yeah, let's just check check the page is up and running. I'm just refreshing. We'll pause this here. Let's have a quick look, see if the auction page is ready for you folks. You can start bidding away. Yeah, it's already started, so it's at $6 already.
So $6. Somebody's whacked in a big hefty $5 bid, I reckon.
No, you've had 3 $2 bids.
Wow.
So we're not even starting at 10 cents this time. People are going, they're pulling out the big guns. Yeah, they're
Slapping
going
down
for
a
it.
$2 coin.
Yeah.
All right, so I put it up behind you there, Chris. You can point it out to them on the TV screen. If you, Chris, you can point it out to them if you want.
Right, here we are. So there it is, a $6 bid for this
Put your
maple,
name in.
this beautiful maple here. There you are. You fill this in and whack your bid in.
Add your bid in.
Now, say for instance, you like to cook a bit of kangaroo. And kangaroo could be quite tasty, but if you want your kangaroo to be really, really tasty, you marinate it with this. It's Backhousia Cinnamon, and it's got this amazing cinnamon flavour, and it's an Australian native. It's a bush tucker, and I tell you what, rub a bit of this on your kangaroo, baste it in a bit of oil, and it's fabulous. So imagine getting that cinnamony texture into your kangaroo. So there we are, and these ones are normally expensive. They're normally rare as anything. Few people get to have cinnamon kangaroo. That's how it is, and it has lovely flowers. Show them the beautiful flowers, the fabulous flowers. Wonderful bush tucker bush to have in the garden, and it is reduced from $39.99 to $19.99. So $19.99 for a cinnamon bush tucker. You could even, if you're cooking a bit of rabbit, I know he doesn't like it me bringing this up, but if you're cooking a bit of rabbit, you could rub a bit of this cinnamon stuff on it. After you've skinned him and gutted him, you could...
How often do we eat kangaroo here in Australia? It's probably every second night, isn't it?
I've heard of people having it for 3 meals a day.
Wow, the current bid is at $6.20, folks.
$6.20. And so you could rub a bit of this on your dead rabbit before you barbecue him.
That lady in Texas is probably horrified by what we're saying.
Yeah.
The poor bunny is going to be traumatized, says Michelle.
The kangaroo, like what it is, we've got kangaroos everywhere. They're like having deer in America.
Yeah.
And if we didn't eat a few of the kangaroos, there'd be too many of them.
Yeah, you got to keep that population at bay.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's get through this sales. Check them out. Shop link in the comment section.
Now, you thought you couldn't afford a good lemon tree in your backyard. Here is a Eureka lemon. For most Victorians, this is the best lemon you could possibly have. Anyone living south of the Divide, this is the number one. They produce lemons all year round. It's a great big lemon, thin skin, not too many spikes. It's the lemon to own, a Eureka lemon, and we've got them this week for $14.99. So $14.99 for a Eureka lemon. Now, the only thing better than a $14.99 Eureka lemon is this very, very upmarket one. Now this is the sort of thing you'd normally expect to pay 80 or 90 bucks for. This is a Eureka lemon grafted onto a tough commercial understock. So this is the Eureka lemon designed to last you a lifetime. So this beautiful Eureka lemon here, this will be producing lemons next summer. This Eureka lemon, normally 60, 70, 80 bucks for something this size. It is only $49.99. So $49.99. If you've always wanted somewhere, if you're a bloke and you wanted somewhere to go in the backyard and irrigate your lemon, this is the one to own. Perfect thing to put out in the backyard, and make sure there's a bit of a fence around there because the neighbours don't want to see you looking after your lemon tree like that. So there we are. So
yeah, it's great having that bloke irrigation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And what it is, that irrigation's very, very rich in nitrogen. And very, very good. The lemons love it.
All right, current
hey,
bid
the rabbits eat. We might have to shoot this rabbit. It's eating me lemon trees.
Current bid for that $1,300 Weeping Japanese Maples at $36.20, guys.
Yeah, now, here we've got a Tahitian lime. Tahitian limes do great, particularly south of the Divide. Anywhere around Melbourne do really, really fabulously. They love a beautiful, rich composty soil, plenty of moisture, good drainage. Wonderful tree to have. 2 years from now, this will be covered in beautiful green limes, and it is just $49.99. That's really cheap for a nice big Tahitian lime.
That's right. Welcome to our Growers Direct Flash Sale. It's the Get Your Garden Easter Prep Ready.
Now in Australia, we have a lemon that no one else in the world has. It's called a Maya lemon, and it's a very old Australian hybrid between an orange and a lemon. And basically, this is one of the least sour or sweetest lemons on the market. It's a small lemon, thin skin. You make juice for the kids with it. Wonderful lemon to have. I reckon that if you've already got a nice Eureka or a Lisbon lemon, this is a wonderful second. I wouldn't buy it as my first lemon, but if I was the sort of bloke who wanted 2 lemons in the yard, I'd have a Meyer as my second lemon. Very, very productive, easy to grow, $49.99.
All right, guys, welcome to our Grows Direct Flash Sale. Limited quantities apply on these prices.
Now, lots of people come in and what they want is they want a mandarin. And they want a mandarin with loose skin that they can peel back and they can then bite into it and the juice runs down their cheeks like that and it's sweet and it's tangy and it's just fabulous. And then as they chew it, they notice there's no seeds. And that's what you call your dream mandarin. Now, they say it's like the one in the shops, but they don't know which one, but the one that all the commercial growers, the seedless one with the loose skin and the sweet, tangy flesh, that wonderful one that you just feel fabulous as the juice runs down your cheeks as you bite into it. For that sensuous experience, you need this one here, an Afourer mandarin. And 2 years from now, you'll be up to your eyeballs in beautiful, tangy mandarins with loose skin and no seeds as you bite into them. Fantastic, a full mandarin. And you'd expect to pay a fortune for a nice big one like this, but no, they're $49.99.
Right, our auction is on in the background, guys. A $1,300 weeping Japanese maple.
Is we up to $10 yet?
Oh, we're at $41.
$41. Gee, I tell you what, we look like losing big on this one, don't we?
Yeah, not even 10% of the price of this thing is being reached.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep going, and this will play. At 150, the hammer will begin to go down. So get your bids in now if you want to have a chance of getting this.
So what have we got here? We've got we've got a Japanese seedless mandarin, and what's interesting, it's fruiting now. So this is your classic tangy Japanese one. Bred over hundreds and hundreds of years. The one that the Japanese really love, your Japanese seedless mandarin, $49.99. That's amazing for an exotic Japanese seedless mandarin.
And for those of you who've just joined us, you want to join in on the bid, the bid link is in the comments section. It's pinned. We're not taking bids on the comments section. We just need to go to this page here. I'll maybe just show them again. If you hopefully can see that on the camera there. On our live sales page, the Easter Garden Prep Sale. Scroll down, the auction is just there. All right, now, you can join in the fun. All right, let's continue.
Now, most of Melbourne is a little bit on the cool side for growing oranges, and sometimes, you know, you go eat an orange in someone's garden and it's as sour as a lemon, and you think, oh my God. But at any rate, what we have here is a Washington navel. Now, Washington navels take all summer and all autumn to ripen, and they ripen up at the end of autumn, and you start picking and eating them through the winter. And they're late, and they have that funny little navel like a belly button on them, and this is the sweetest, best orange to grow in Melbourne. And here's a lovely bushy little one. Be producing lots of oranges in 2 years, and it is just $49.99. So $49.99 for a Washington navel.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale, limited quantities applied. Do be quick if you want to see something you like here. Make sure to snap it up.
Now, look at this strawberry plant here. It's got strawberries popping out everywhere. These are commercial grade strawberries. They're the red gauntlet. They're the one that the commercial growers grow. The beautiful big strawberries you might buy in Coles or Woolies or whatever. Those big strawberries. And so if you were to buy half a dozen of these, I reckon you could keep your average family in strawberries all summer long. Go off the grid with strawberries. And these ones here, we're giving them away for $4.99. So $4.99. Go off the grid, fill up your garden with, and have lots of strawberries. Now you can grow strawberries in a pot, grow them in a planter. I was walking along in Sydney, and anyway, I walked past a couple of little convenience stores and a real estate agent, sort of in a kind of a suburban street. And out the front, they had filled planters with strawberries, and the strawberries were sort of forming everywhere. It was midsummer. And I was able to pick 2 or 3 strawberries as I went past, and I noticed there was no overripe strawberries there, and I'd say that everybody who went past picked a few strawberries. What a wonderful way, if you've got a shop or a business, what a wonderful way to sort of give something back to the passers-by. Beautiful sweet strawberries growing in a planter in front of your shop. Lovely idea. Now these are just $4.99, so putting 10 or 15 of these out in front of a shop ain't going to send you broke. So $4.99 for the red gauntlet professional grade strawberry.
All right, and that $1,300 Weeping Maple is currently sitting at $57.40. For those of you who are watching us, please make your bid through the official page. You won't be able to bid in the comment section.
Now have a look at this one here. Look at this beautiful white blossom. Now what you've got here is a Wandon Pride Weeping Apple. Now if you're watching from America, you probably wish you had these in America. You don't have these in America. This is a beautiful apple. It's an Australian discovery, and it's an apple that they graft at ground level. They train it up, and you can train it up 1.5, 2 meters, whatever you like, and then it cascades down to the ground. In springtime, it's covered in white blossom, and then after the white blossom, apples form, and you end up with beautiful small sized red apples, a little bit smaller than a Johnny, beautiful white and tasty. And my son Emlyn here, he used to have one of these at the end of the garden, and he would pick 1 or 2 on his way to school and take them to school for his lunch as a little kid.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Handy.
And it was kind of good just having this little apple tree. And what was greatest thing of all is I didn't have to plant 2 apple trees. It would have taken up a lot of space. This little apple tree took up almost no space in the garden.
And tons of apples.
And tons of apples without a pollinator.
All right, so Growers Direct flash sale. We're having a bit of fun in the background with the auction running live as we get through 100 brand new specials, limited quantities apply. Shop link in the comment section, guys.
A Correggiola Olive, just $9.99. They were $19.99, so it's $10 off. Now, Correggiola Olive, a good olive for a table olive, a good olive for oil, so you can produce your own oil. And you know, like if you've got a bit of space out in the backyard, maybe there's a railway line out the back, you can put them out along the railway line and produce your own olives at $9.99. Plant a couple of these and you'd be off the grid for olive oil and for table olives.
Beautiful. That's our Get Your Garden Easter Prep Ready sale.
Now, what are the most beautiful Mediterranean pines? Flat top, sort of tortoiseshell trunk, beautiful shape, lovely silhouette as you see the sunset at the beach. Looking through one of these, absolutely fabulous. That real Mediterranean feel. These grow wild in the Mediterranean, and they produce an edible nut. And they will produce that edible nut here in Australia, and they'll produce it at 7 or 8 years of age. If you planted these in 7 or 8 years, they'll be 3 or 4 meters tall, and they'll be producing nuts. They'll grow in sort of poor soil, hot, dry conditions, windy conditions, coastal conditions. So very, very hardy, very, very useful tree to have both as a nut tree and as a shelter tree and as a ornamental tree. At any rate, these ones here, normally they're $30, they're $14.99. So $14.99 for a beautiful stone pine.
All right, get in quick, guys. Limited quantities apply.
Say a person was watching this and they wanted to buy some of this stuff. How would they go about it, Emlyn?
Yeah, you can hop online.
Hop online. Is that you? You're not making a joke about rabbits, are you?
No pun intended.
Hop online.
Literally hop on to hellohelloplants.com.au. Go to our live sales tab where you'll find our amazing 100 plus specials and this fun auction we've got running in the background. We've only just gotten to 5% of the total cost price of that $1,300 Weeping Maple. We're at $64.40. $64.40.
Now imagine
quite that dismal was for Chris.
Now, people, I want you to imagine this. Imagine that this was your tree, which is my tree. As the owner of Hello, it's my tree, and it's worth $1,300. I've put it up for auction, and how long has it been up for?
It's been up for only 15 minutes. So
15 minutes, and it's only at $64.
Yeah, well, maybe people are playing it strategically, keeping that price down low, so that when they get to the end, they can bid hard.
So if you're playing strategically, stop it! Get into it!
No, they're not going to listen to that. That's the way they want to play it.
Oh, okay. I guess they can do what they want to do.
Anyway, so that's happening. Anyway,
us poor entrepreneurs just have to suffer.
Unfortunately, yes. It is part of the fun, though. Chris is joking, obviously. But if you scroll down that page, you'll see all of these specials. You can shop online, or you can come visit us in store, 1477 Sydney Road, Camfield.
Now this is amazing. This is an aniseed myrtle. I wonder, what do you make with aniseed? Is it vodka or ouzo? Ouzo is made with aniseed. I wonder if you could make a
licorice made with aniseed, or am I
wrong? Licorice and so you might be able to make ouzo, and ouzo is made with aniseed too. Do you reckon you could make Australian native ouzo out of this?
Maybe. I have no idea. So it's an aniseed myrtle.
Yeah, and it smells just like aniseed. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think this would be wonderful to have in your native garden, and use it for a bit of bush tucker, a bit of aniseed flavouring In fact, you know, like you could rub it on your kangaroo.
Probably someone might have already rubbed it on the kangaroo meat.
Yeah, on your kangaroo meat, yeah. So, be hopping tasty.
Yeah. Smells good.
Yeah, so smells fantastic. So interesting little green bush. Normally $40 and a bit of a rarity, a bit expensive, but right now we're getting rid of them for $19.99. So aniseed, gorgeous smell. It's worth buying one of these just to take it home and crush it up, put it up to your nose, and just drinking that glorious aniseed. And it smells so authentically aniseed, it's amazing.
Maybe you can give someone the idea to start doing that, an Australian version of, what is it, ouzo?
Aussie ouzo.
Aussie ouzo, that's a great
Aussie
name
ouzo.
too.
I reckon
awesome
that could be a hit, Aussie ouzo, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an awesome name. If someone's watching,
Yeah, Aussie
that's a great
ouzo.
idea for you.
Yeah.
Jay says maybe rabbits bidding are surviving on lettuce leaves. Question mark. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment and have a bit on that. You know, bit of fun in the background.
Yeah, blueberries are wonderful to eat, and there's nothing like eating your own blueberries, and they're easy to grow. You just the right soil and fertilizer, and you're in business. These are beautiful big ones. I've seen little tiny ones for $20. These are great big bushy ones, and we're giving them away for $9.99. This is a Northland blueberry, wonderful blueberry to have. And great to get started growing a few blueberries. Plant half a dozen of these and you'll be amazed how many blueberries you get.
All right, someone's coming in hard on the auction there. Chucking in a few fives to get us up high.
That's
Andrew?
good, they've cut it out. So here we are, look at those blueberries there, gorgeous blueberries. This is your sunshine blueberry, just $9.99. Look at the size and quality of that. Beautiful big blueberries. I've seen them half the size and twice the price.
All right, sunshine. What are the price on them?
$9.99.
Great. All right, limited quantities do apply on these items. Get on into the Growers Direct flash sale link, shop link in the comment section.
Now, one of the most popular maples around is the Senkaki maple. Now, what happens with this Senkaki maple is it goes orange and pink and beautiful colours in the autumn, and then it drops its leaves, and instead of just being a brown dead stick like most Japanese maples, the branches on this and the trunk go bright crimson, and you could put a light on it and use it as a centerpiece in a small, you know, townhouse garden or courtyard or something like that. A beautiful thing, light it up, looks absolutely fantastic. And then in autumn, you know, you've got the lovely autumn colour. Then in spring, you've got the amazing red stems with pale green foliage. Absolutely gorgeous. Senkaki maple. And a great big one like this is normally $400. We're giving them away for $249.99. So $249.99. Have a look. It's about 2.5 metres tall and $249.99.
All right, get in quick. These prices won't last on these items.
Now, lots of people reckon they can't afford a Japanese maple, but you can afford a Japanese maple. I'm 6 foot tall. This is nearly as tall as me. Japanese maple. Now, you'd expect to pay $40-50 for a Japanese maple 6 foot tall, but you don't. 8-inch pot, $24.99. So $24.99. This is going to have autumn colour. It's going to have red, yellow, orange. Beautiful sort of multicolored autumn colour. Lovely spring foliage, wonderful small tree, a very safe tree. Plant it in the courtyard, plant it up close to the house because it doesn't have a bad root system. Grow it in a pot. If you're renting or something like that and you want to have a nice small tree that could live in a pot year after year, can't go wrong with a Japanese maple at $24.99.
All right, our auction's heating up in the background. We've got 1 hour until the hammer goes down. Currently just under $100 at the moment. Yeah.
Now, this is your Evergreen Alder. Now, your Evergreen Alder is a cousin of the silver birch. It doesn't have a white trunk ever. It has beautiful fine foliage, which you could easily mistake for a silver birch leaf. But what it does, if you plant this, it'll grow and water it. You have no grass or weed competition, light bit of fertilizer, water it every day just about, and this will grow 5 metres in the first year. So if you've got something you really want to block out, you've got the ugly railway line out the back of freeway or something like that, if you want to do a big long windbreak and really cover something out, Evergreen Alders, 5 meters in a year from just a little tree like that, no worries. It's evergreen, it's fast, beautiful and luscious green all year round, slight weeping habit once it's established, and it doesn't grow 5 meters every year, so it doesn't end up too big. It's second year might only do 2, next year might only do 1, and it'll end up sort of like probably 10, 15 meters tall. Beautiful weepy tree, lovely evergreen, great for blocking off, fantastic tree. And an 8-inch pot, normally $29.99. We've reduced them to $26.99. Great value at $26.99.
And a lot of these items are perfect for like hedging or creating like a barrier or a border.
Yeah. Now,
nice and fast.
One of the most popular and sought after trees at the moment is the silver birch. And then the most popular sort of silver birch is your moss white silver birch. Now, I was a friend of Jack Moss's. When I was a young bloke, he used to give me a bit of guidance and a bit of help, and he was a funny, humorous old nurseryman, worked in a big shed over in Monbulk, and he grew thousands and thousands of fruit trees, and one day he found a birch that he just thought was better than any other birch, and so instead of growing the birches from seed, he started grafting birches and budding birches, and he created what he called a Jack Moss white birch. And today, unfortunately, Jack's moved along, and his nursery's still going, I think, but he's moved along, and today what's left behind is the moss white birch, and it is the best. It has a beautiful wear. Other birches get a sort of a dirty black and white trunk and kind of don't grow. This one grows straight. It grows a beautiful pyramidal shape, and it gets a fabulous clean white stem, which stays clean and white for many, many years. In fact, I ended up renting his old nursery for quite a few years, and there was an old moss white birch in the corner, and it was about 30 or 40 years old, would have been planted by Jack himself, and it was just so clean and white compared to a normal birch. So if you want a real showpiece, plant 1, plant 2, plant 3, plant 4 or 5 of them in the garden, and make a real show of the best white trunk birches on the market, moss white silver birch. And this one here is the moss white silver birch is a 12-inch pot, and $119.99. Now, lots of people reckon they can't grow a dogwood, and it's true. Dogwoods are very fussy about their soil, they're very fussy about everything, except if you get this one here. This is what I call the Christmas dogwood, Cornus capitata. It flowers at Christmas time. It has white with a hint of cream and a hint of pink in the flower. Lovely big flower, thousands of flowers, evergreen. So unlike most dogwoods which lose their leaves, this keeps its leaves all through the year. It's an evergreen dogwood, and it's really tough. You can grow this in places where you wouldn't even think of growing a normal dogwood. And this evergreen dogwood here is just $29.99. It's nearly 6 foot tall, beautiful evergreen dogwood. Enjoy a bit. You can cut them at Christmas time and bring them in the house and enjoy beautiful cut flowers in the house. My mum used to make fabulous flower arrangements with them. So your Cornus capitata, Christmas flowering dogwood, $29. Get this, $29.99, about 5 foot tall. How can you go wrong?
And the reader is saying it's not allowing me to bid over $5, Chris.
That's right, that's right. What it is,
you want to explain?
Although there's a part of me that wants to make lots of money out of this, there's another part of me that wants hundreds of people to have a bit of fun.
Yeah,
and so what it is,
right?
rather than having some rich dude slam a couple $100 down on it,
or $1,000,
or $1,000,
even if it went for $1,000, it'd be
that's right.
Discount.
But rather than have some rich dude, what we've done is we've made the maximum bid $5. And so what's been happening, we've done a few of these auctions, and what's been happening is we haven't made any money on any of them, have we?
No, we've probably lost money.
Yeah, so but what happens is people go through and they bid low, and then at the end they all go crazy, $5, $5, $5, but it can't go up because they've stayed so low. It doesn't go up that high at the end.
No.
And
there's a bit of a rigmarole to putting your bidding, because you've got to put your name, your phone number, and the amount you're going to bid every time.
Yeah.
So kind of there's a strategy at play to actually win.
So it's you're going to have to work out your own strategy.
Whether you could stack down a bunch of $5s now, and get the 5s going up and get it into a range that's going to put everyone into apathy. You could do that.
Yeah.
Or you could keep it low for your own sake, and you might be like, okay, well, I'm going to go for it at the end.
Yeah, you could go low, go for it at the end. The guy who won last week, what he did 3 $5 bids,
No,
bang,
he did
bang,
4
bang.
$5 bids at the end.
Oh,
yeah, which
4
only got him up
$5
$20
bids right at the
but-
end, and it was only $20 extra that he threw in there, and suddenly he owned it.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
He
Well,
was pretty happy about it too, wasn't he?
He was very happy.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got another 45 minutes before the hammer gets knocked down. So keep the bids coming in, guys. Currently at $119. Not even 10% of the price of that weeping maple.
If you're a very romantic or sensuous kind of person, this is the tree you're going to love. This is a gum tree, and this is the gum tree that you could put into any suburban garden. It only grows 5 meters tall, has beautiful cascading sensuous foliage. It's lemon scented, lemon fragrance. So on a hot summer's day, this will fill the front yard or the backyard with beautiful lemon fragrance. It has little white flowers and it'll get a beautiful white trunk. Who could ask for more? A compact, lemon fragrant, cascading, white flowering, white trunk, beautiful gum tree. It's been grafted, so it's a bit more expensive than most gum trees, and it is just $159.99. So $159.99 for a Correggiola sensuous. So here, if you've got that sort of sensuous personality, and often look, these go for $400 and $500 for quite medium-sized ones because it is a miniature tree. So lemon sensuous, $159.99.
Yep, so our Growers Direct flash sale. These prices do not last. They are limited in quantity, so be quick. See anything you like.
So 8-inch pot Ficus Hilli standards. Now, a lot of people, $50-$60 for these days. They cost a lot of money to ship down from Queensland. But right now, the grower's giving them to us at a price where we can do them for $29.99. So a standard Ficus, put them up the front path, run them up the driveway, put them along the front fence, clip them into lovely round green balls. They'll last you for years. They never get too big if you keep them trimmed. And standard Ficus, $29.99. You can afford to run half a dozen up the driveway at that price. So $29.99 for standard Ficus flash.
All right, so our Growers Direct flash sale, and we do have that auction going on in the background. $1,300 weeping maple auctioning off in the background. 10-cent minimum, 10-cent bid, $5 maximum bid.
Now I've heard that you can use the ginkgo. This is the ginkgo, the Chinese ginkgo tree. I've heard that you can use the ginkgo tree as a memory herb to help keep your memory. My problem is I keep forgetting to take it.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that you tell that joke too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We just all keep forgetting.
Yeah, we just keep forgetting. We need to start taking it. If only we could remember to take it. I think you should have one now.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Nikita says, do you ship to the US?
No.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Sorry, Nikita.
Yeah, sorry.
We wish we could.
So, and this ginkgo here, normally this is quite a few years old, and normally a nice big ginkgo like this, you'd be expecting to pay maybe $300, maybe $400 for something like this. But no, it's $99. $99, Emma, look at that. Now, what I love about ginkgos, there's lots of things to love about ginkgos, but what I love about ginkgos is that they have the best golden autumn colour of any tree in the world. Just the most amazing, brilliant gold. And a lot of people will tell you that ginkgos are slow growing, but give them heaps of water, heaps of dolomite lime, heaps of water in the summer, heaps of dolomite lime, and they will grow like crazy. So there we are, ginkgo, $100.
All right, make sure to like and share this live. Our Growers Direct flash sale's on the way. 100 brand new, specially priced items here. Shop link in the comment section.
Julep. That's a Solangiana. So here we've got the Magnolia Black Tulip and a ring. So here we've got the Black Tulip. Now, Black Tulip Magnolia, beautiful dark tulip flowers. Look, there it is there. It's a nice compact tree. It's a grafted tree. It's normally expensive. It's normally hard to find one of these. And it won't last long. We're giving these away for $69.99. So $69.99 gets you a grafted Black Tulip Magnolia, good size, about 1 metre tall. So $69.99 Black Tulip Magnolia. Now we've got the Magnolia Burgundy Star.
Hey, Shelley says, is it true the ginkgo smells?
In America, it's true. What it is, is that in Australia we hardly have any ginkgos here.
Yeah.
But in America, people have a ginkgo in every. There's suburbs in America where there'd be a ginkgo or two in almost every yard.
Right.
And then what happens is that they cross-pollinate males and females, and then the fruit on the female falls down on the ground and it stinks. It smells like rotting texture pens.
Oh wow, okay.
If you can imagine sort of a cross between sewage and texture pen smell.
Sounds terrible.
And I've found it gives me a headache. But what it is, in Australia, you can put a male ginkgo or a female ginkgo, you put it out in your backyard. They're so rare, there won't be another ginkgo for miles and you won't get any fruit. And the hardest thing the Australian nurseryman has with the ginkgo is actually finding some smelly fruit. We used to, when I worked for my dad and we had to collect seed in the autumn, the hardest thing was to find some smelly fruit. But when I did, it was awful. It stunk.
Oh, that does not sound good.
It smelled like a sort of that texture pen smell mixed with sewage. And it used to give you a headache. So anyway,
Sounds
here
awful.
we are. But it won't happen in Australia, but in America it will happen because there's so many of them. Now here we've got Magnolia Burgundy Glow, and Burgundy Glow, beautiful one. It sort of has a mixture of purple and white on it. And then we've got Burgundy Star. So Burgundy Star is like a beautiful star, and Burgundy Glow is more of a tulip shape. And these are grafted rare magnolias, and they are $69.99.
All right, so our Growers Direct flash sale. We go through the items here. Limited quantities do apply on some of these items, so you do need to act fast if you do want to get them at these prices.
Now, lots of people think they can't fit one of those spring flowering magnolias in their garden because they grow too big, but it's not true. You could do one of these pink stars. Now, this pink star here has these amazing star-like flowers, but what's interesting, with a little trim, you could keep one of these 1.5 meters tall, or 1.6 or 1.8, so a lovely compact little bush. Little pink flowers, so lovely pink sort of spidery flowers, fabulous pink spidery flowers, and a lovely compact little bush. Amazing show. When you get a mature one of these, it'll have 500 or 600 flowers on it at a time in a nice compact little bush, and it's like a beautiful pink spider, if you can imagine a pink spider. So Magnolia Pink Star, just $69.99. So $69.99. These used to be common. It's now a rarity. Hardly anyone has them anymore. Wonderful thing to put into a sort of a very traditional style garden.
All right, guys, and if you've just joined us, we're doing our Growers Direct flash sale, Easter garden prep sale happening right now. Get your garden ready for Easter with these incredible prices.
Now here we've got the Hakuro Nishiki Willow. Now when you see this up on the screen, you can plant these as a hedge or a specimen, and they make the most amazing show. Beautiful pink and white foliage, fabulous pink and white foliage, beautiful plant to have. So Hakuro Nishiki Willow, pink and white foliage in springtime, incredible show. Grow it in the worst, grow it in a little bog, grow it in a sort of poor soil area, easy and fast to grow. Grow it out in the sun, it's wind hardy, sun hardy, wet feed hardy, and beautiful big ones. These are well over 1 meter tall, and they are $14.99.
All right, guys, keep the bids coming on that auction in the background. $12.99 Weeping Maple happening right now.
Now, if you want to make your garden look sort of mature and established and look really good real fast, look at the size of the head on this. Look at that, $29.99. Beautiful. You won't find bigger, bushier lily pillies anywhere. $29.99. You'd expect to pay 50 or 60 bucks for something like that, but we haven't done that. We've done them for $29.99. And that is a standard lily pilly for $29.99, reduced from 50 bucks to $29.99.
All right, it's our Growers Direct flash sale happening live right now. Shop link in the comment section.
Buying a palm tree for the garden in Melbourne could be like buying a bunch of flowers, because when you buy a bunch of flowers, a couple of weeks later it's shriveled up and dead and you have to throw it on the compost heap. Well, that can happen with your palm trees. Lots of the palm trees you might buy down at Bunnings or something like that, you take them home, you stick them in the yard, and they shrivel up and they're dead. And that's because a lot of the palms that are on the market are tropical palms, but this is not a tropical palm. These live natively out the back of LA in the desert, where the minimum temperature in winter is -16, the maximum temperature in summer is 55 degrees, and which is kind of like Melbourne on a bad week. And so anyway, these will take the heat, the wind, the cold, and if you give them plenty of water, they'll grow real quick. If you don't give them too much water, they'll survive real good. Almost impossible to kill. I don't think I've ever had anyone buy one of these and come back and tell me it died. So so here it is, and not only that, when you're buying them tropical palms, they're normally 40 or 50 bucks each. This palm tree here is $19.99, and put them at the front. Like you could live at Seymour, and you can put these out at the front gate of your farm. You could put them out on. They're salt hardy. You could put them right on the beachfront. You could be down at Portsea, whack a couple of these out on the beachfront. Fantastic. Grow them anywhere. Grow them in St Kilda down on the beachfront. Or you might be up in an apartment and you want a palm, you put it in a pot, and this will take the heat and wind and everything up 20 floors in Melbourne. So really handy, versatile plant, and $19.99 for a Washington palm.
Beautiful. And can you ship the maple to Sydney? Emma's asking.
We will be able to soon. We've just got to pass some quarantine laws and we'll be able to ship them to Sydney, yeah.
All right, beauty. There you go, Emma.
So Washington palm.
All right, we do need to start flying through the items here today, guys.
So here we have Rufus Kangaroo Paw. So Rufus, a beautiful red kangaroo paw. Give him a close-up of those beautiful flowers. Let's show them those beautiful flowers. That's, yeah, maybe lovely, rich great red flowers. If you want to, and this is a kangaroo paw that doesn't grow to, it's hard to find the flowers. This one here has got the flowers. So if you want a kangaroo paw that doesn't grow too big, a nice hardy kangaroo paw with beautiful rich red flowers, you can't go wrong. And your Rufus kangaroo paw, normally they're like a $19, $20 plant. These are $14.99, so $14.99.
All right, Growers Direct flash sale happening live. The auction's happening live in the background. You can win that $12.99 Japanese maple for a fraction of the price.
Now, if you want to get some rich red or burgundy colour in your garden, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, these are just, how much are these? These are pretty cheap. They're Cordelone Pocahontas, and they are $10.99. $10.99. Most places you're paying 15, 16 bucks for them, but these are $10.99. Now plant these. A year from now, they'll probably be up to your nose like that. They'll be nice, and they'll put out, if you put 2 or 3 in front of your house or in your courtyard or out the back or something like that, you're putting a big heap of colour in quick and cheap. So quick and cheap. So if you want colour, if you want hardiness, if you want toughness, if you want something that's easy to grow, $10.99 and you are in business.
Farhood says, Chris, today is my birthday. Let's see if you can sing happy birthday.
Who's that?
Farhood.
Farhood.
Yeah.
Let's do that when we're finished. We'll do happy birthday for
we'll do
Farhood.
it at the end, Farhood.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah.
If you can.
So here we have Dianella Breeze. Now Dianella Breeze, really good Dianella in a 6-inch pot and just $14.99. So $14.99 for beautiful, healthy Dianella Breeze. You can't go wrong.
Ripper. Looking at our grasses here.
Now, if you want to get your native garden looking mature straight away, these are advanced compact blue Dianella, and these are just they're $74.99 for 5, which works out about 15 bucks each, which for nice big ones is really, really good. So $74.99 for 5 Dianella compact blues. Now, Dioides bicolor, this is a really hardy Dioides. It has the big yellow flowers on it all summer long. Now, Dioides bicolor, you'd normally be expecting to pay 15, 16 bucks each for nice plants. There's multiple plants in each pot. And these ones here, you get a dozen of them for $155.88, which is $12.99. So $12.99 each. So $12.99 each for Dioides bicolor.
All right, grasses and borders here on the Growers Direct flash sale, Easter garden prep sale happening now.
Now, if you're doing a coastal garden and you want a grass for your coastal garden, you can't go wrong with Lomandra Frosty Top. Now, Lomandra Frosty Top, just $14.99. Beautiful, big, healthy plants. Look at that, $14.99. You cannot go wrong. These normally a bit hard to get. So lovely blue, sun hardy, drought hardy, poor soil hardy, long lived, easy to grow. Lomandra Frosty Tops, $14.99.
All right, getting quick. These prices won't last. Limited quantity of supply, guys.
Lomandra Lime Tough. Lomandra Lime Tough. Let's throw up the big ones here. We'll do them two. Lime Tough. lovely bright limey sort of colour, and we've got a choice. You can do great big ones like this. So if you're putting a place on the market and you need a bit of decent sized grass, or maybe you're after some smaller ones to do a big project, your lime tuft there, $155 for a dozen, $155 for a dozen. I think that works out at $12.99, so $12.99 each when you buy a dozen of these. That's a great price, good for the landscaper to get his place done. Or if you want to do a nice big, you want something big and bushy and looking good straight away, make your property look good. Maybe you're going on the market, you buy the 7-inch pot and you pay $19.99 for these lovely big 7-inch pots.
Alright, so Growers Direct flash sale.
So Lomandra Tanika, and that the Lomandra Tanika is $155.88. That works out at $12.99. That's a great price. Normally they're $14-15, $155.99 for a Lomandra Tanika.
Waters and Shrubs. Pretty Kitty says hello, hello. Hello, hello, Pretty Kitty. The auction is happening live in the background, guys. $1,300 Japanese weeping maple. Currently only sitting at $200, so you're getting it for a fraction of the price.
Now, Bougainvillea are climbers. You can grow them over the veranda, grow them over the balcony, run them up a pole, grow them on the fence. Really, really tough. And what they do is they give you colour, and they give you vibrant tropical colours. Now, this one here is called Firefly, and it's just $45.99, and it's beautiful, vivid, sort of pinky mauve. So pinky, vivid pinky mauve, good strong grower, grown in Victoria for Victorian conditions. Now we've got Jazzi. Now Jazzi is a sort of a much more mauvey colour, and Jazzi is a more compact. It's a compact growing variety. Won't grow too big. So if you've only got a smaller garden, it's got a vivid sort of mauve with a hint of pink. Nice and fast growing. So Jazzi is just $45.99.
We just had a question here from Sarah saying, what was the $14.99 willow type, wet, fit and sun hardy?
That was a Hakura Nishiki willow.
There you go, Hakura Nishiki willow.
Yeah, now here we've got Bougainvillea Magik. Now it's got sort of whites and pinks and mauves in it. It sort of really is a very magic looking flower. And Magik, lovely colours. Look it up online and have a look at it. Really worth a look. So Magik is just $45.99.
Yeah, and if you do want to re-watch any of this live, you can head over to YouTube. Just search for Hello Hello Plants and you'll find our live videos. They will be published after this live is finished.
Yeah. So here we have Tralii. Now Tralii is the strongest flowering one. If you live in one of the colder parts of Victoria, you'll find Tralii will grow almost anywhere in Victoria, deliver fabulous, brilliant sheets of purple flowers. It's quite a big grower, grow it right over the garage, right over the veranda. Beautiful, big, strong grower. And Tralii is just $41.99. So Bougainvillea Magnifica Tralii, just $41.99.
Alright, and it's our Growers Direct flash sale. If you've just joined us, it's our Easter garden prep sale. Hence we've got the Easter bunny rabbit there. Get your garden ready for Easter with these incredible prices, limited quantities apply.
Now Bougainvilleas have been really hard to get, and nice big ones that are grown here in Victoria have been really, really hard to get. Now here we've got Bougainvillea Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is just $41.99. $41.99, and it's a beautiful sort of red with a hint of mauve. Beautiful colour. Like the great man himself, Mahatma Gandhi, beautiful plant, $41.99.
Yeah, and pop your bids in on that $1,300 weeping Japanese maple behind Chris there.
Yeah, now say you want to grow a bougainvillea in a pot, say you're just living up high on a balcony or something like that, and you want one that fits in a pot. This one here is called Miski, and Miski has a beautiful variegation and amazing orange flowers, incredible orange flowers. Amazing variegation, so this would be a really interesting colourful one to keep in a small garden bed or a pot. But with your bougainvillea, make sure you keep them in a hot sunny spot.
That's absolutely right. The hammer's going to be going down in less than 40 minutes, folks.
Now if you want a bright red bougainvillea, you can't go wrong with a Scarlet O'Hara. So beautiful bright red, good strong grower, does really well almost anywhere in Melbourne, right through most parts of Victoria. Scarlet O'Hara, one of the most popular ones because a lot of people love, green foliage and bright red flowers and masses of bright red flowers too. Scarlet O'Hara is just $41.99.
All right, it's our Growers Direct flash sale. Limited quantities of supply, guys. Auction happening in the background.
Bougainvillea Tango. Now Tango, interesting sort of orangey, pinky, mauvey colour. It sounds weird, the colour. You could look it up and have a look at it for yourself. But Tango, good, strong, big grower, great one to have. And Tango is just $41.99. Now, if you've always dreamed, if you've just got a pot and you just want a little tiny bougainvillea that flowers beautifully in a pot, they're a beautiful thing to have in a pot. These are just $45.99 and it's called Zulu. Beautiful purple flower and super duper compact bougainvillea for the person who wants a bougainvillea that's not going to get out of hand. Now, if you want to cover something up, now everybody's got the big pinky purple, pink Harpagrodus pig face, the one with the sort of the potato chip leaves and the great big fluffy flower. But here we've got one that's a beautiful yellow. It's a real change, lovely, lovely, cool yellow. Put in your coastal garden, grow it over a rock, grow it over an embankment. Cover up that ugly sand dune at the back of your beach house, and they're so cheap you can afford to mass plant them. Your yellow pig face is just $6.99, so $6.99 for yellow pig face.
Great, maybe you want to tell us about the auction that's happening today, Chris?
Okay, so what's happened? What we've got is we put this tree up for auction. Things are looking a bit grim. We've got this beautiful, have a look here, this beautiful weeping Japanese maple here. Fabulous weeping Japanese maple. Was priced retail in store for $1,299, and quite crazily, I thought it'd go off like a rocket, but quite crazily I put it up with a 10-cent reserve price, and after how long's the auction been going for?
45 minutes.
So 45 minutes in the auction, so we're well into the auction, and what's the price on it?
Have a look behind you, Chris.
$204.25.
That's it.
Now that's over $1,000 off. That's looking. This is the grimmest situation we've ever seen with one of these auctions. 45 minutes in. 45 minutes to go?
Actually less than 45 minutes. It's currently 30 minutes to go.
So 30 minutes to go, and it's $200. This may be the last auction we ever do.
Or people either they're holding out now. They might be holding out. Keep that price nice and low. Someone put in a hefty 50-cent bid just now.
All right, so it's gone up 50 cents.
Since we spoke about it. That's pretty good. All right, it's a bit of fun, guys. Of course, we want you to win it at a great price. But everyone is entitled to play. Minimum 10-cent bid, maximum $5 bids. And the hammer's going to be coming down in 30 minutes.
So here's your Cousin It here. Now your Cousin It, beautiful cascading plant. I've done 2 garden designs today and I've used these in both garden designs. These will cover, they'll cover the ground and make a beautiful ground cover, or they'll cascade over a retaining wall and cover that retaining wall. They're hardy, they'll take poor soil, they'll take drought, they'll take heat, they'll take frost. Really, really tough. And normally they're $16-17, but these are just $13.99, and they're green and lush and healthy. The growers really let some good ones go. So Casuarina Cousin It, $13.99.
Yeah, and it's our Growers Direct flash sale. If you've just joined us, we just go over 100 of our best items. Limited quantities apply on these prices.
Now, if you drive around Toorak, you'll notice that lots of the big concrete fences and walls are dark green with a beautiful fine dark green covering. You've probably wondered what that is. What it is, it's a type of fig or ficus, and it's called Ficus pumila, and it's a climber, and it sticks to the wall, and they trim it, and you can keep it really flat on the wall, and you can turn ugly old bricks and ugly old concrete, you can turn it bright green, and it lasts for years and years and years. It grows quickly and easily, a little bit of water, a little bit of fertilizer. Ficus pumila, just $13. Oh, what is it's a pack of 12 for $135.99. So $135.99. So buy a dozen. So if you want to cover up a wall, that's the way to buy a dozen and pay $135.99.
All right, beautiful. You can really cover up a wall with that.
Yes, that's right. That gives you a package that allows you to cover up that wall. Now here we have the running postman. Running postman has beautiful red sort of pea-like flowers, and it's an Australian native, and they call it a running postman because you plant this out, you know, where you want to cover up something, maybe it's a bank or a sort of a bare spot, a couple of rocks or something like that, and it runs all over the place in no time, and before you know it, it's all covered up by running postman. Now running postmans are normally hard to get. We've got onto a nice big batch of them, and we're doing them for $13.99. So $13.99 for the running postman.
Cool name.
Yeah.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale happening live right now on the screens, guys.
And here we are, white pratia. White pratia, grow it as a lawn, grow it as a pot plant, pop them in your cottage garden, grow them around your paving. Beautiful green mossy finish with lovely white flowers. Give them a close up of that. They're a beautiful thing, the white pratia. And white pratia is just $7.99. So $7.99. The white pratia is just $7.99. You can't go wrong at $7.99 for white pratia.
Yep, Growers Direct Flash Sale live right now. The auction is live right now. Join in, have some
Aussie
fun.
Flatbush, this is the real thing. Aussie Flatbush, just $12.99. So $12.99. This is a beautiful creeping saltbush. Really tough, nice, grows in crook soil, hardly needs any water. Lovely silver grey. Grow it as a low hedge, grow it as a ground cover, grow it as a border. Beautiful soft grey and edible too. You can marinate your steak with a bit of this stuff. Beautiful.
All right, so Growers Direct Flash Sale. Forget about those expensive petrol prices. We can deliver to you for free when you spend over $399.
That's right. You could be living in Seymour. And
Living
you
in
could
Seymour, don't fill up at the gas station or petrol station.
fill up at Hello with plants, and we'll drop them out there for
Fill
free.
up at Hello online, and we'll drop them out for free when you spend over $399.
Yeah. Now, prostrate rosemary, you can grow this in a tub. Say you had a lemon tree in a half wine barrel or something like that. You can put your prostrate rosemary under the lemon tree and it'll cascade over the side. And it has beautiful blue flowers for 3 or 4 months of the year, lovely pale blue flowers. But you can cover it, you can make whole lawns out of it, you can cover an embankment, you can cover anything with beautiful prostrate rosemary. And your prostrate rosemary, normally it's a bit expensive, a bit hard to get. And I mean, I'm sitting here and the smell of this is beautiful, and you'll find that if you use this particular prostrate one in your cooking, it tastes a bit more spicy than your normal rosemary. So beautiful one for cooking, lovely to put in the herb garden, lovely to grow as a ground cover. I sometimes, when I'm doing garden designs where people are doing a little tiny orchard, I put it underneath the orchard just to sort of finish off and give it a lovely look. So prostrate rosemary, $12.99. Big bushy plants. Look at the quality. You feel the quality of that. $12.99. That's enough to get a rabbit hopping. So $12.99. Now here we are. The next big one, Scabola mauve clusters. Now mauve clusters are spectacular in their own way. What you do is you plant a few of these and they'll cover an enormous area, and they flower for most of the year with beautiful little mauve flowers, and they're evergreen and they're tough. And they look lush and soft and delicate, but they're quite tough. They'll grow in poor soil, difficult conditions. They need a little bit of water, but not too much. And mauve cluster, just $179.99 for a dozen. How much does that work out to?
$14.99 each.
$14.99. So $14.99 each when you buy a dozen. That's wonderful. Normally they're about 17 or 18 bucks. Look at it. Look at the size.
Awesome.
And feel the quality.
Pop a bit of colour into your garden.
Feel the quality.
The rabbit's blinded.
What's that?
Blinded by mating season.
Yeah, you pop a bit of colour into what?
I just was saying you pop a bit of colour into your garden.
Oh, right.
Yeah, wasn't saying anything else. So. All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale.
So there we are.
Now, guys, that auction is live.
Mauve clusters, $14.99 when you buy a dozen. So
Yep.
whip into it.
whip into it. That auction is actually live right now. You could
beautiful big lime lava. Oh, and that feels gorgeous, you know. And sometimes I go at the back there and there'll be a little kid down there patting these like and talking to them. And look, you don't feel out of place, you know, talking to them. So this lime lava here, you could have your own pet lime lava in your place, a beautiful big 10-inch pot like this, grown in a lovely big pot, $29.99. $29.99 for a 10-inch pot lime lava.
All right, getting quick. The auction's about to end, guys.
Now, baby's tears. So baby's tears, beautiful green ground cover, and these are giving them away for $4.99. So $4.99. Now you plant these in your fernery, plant them up that shady side of the house, put them around your pavers where it's all shady. Lovely green moss-like thing, grows like crazy actually, loves a bit of water, loves a bit of fertilizer, loves a bit of good soil, but will very quickly cover up anything you want in the shade.
If you'd like to bid, guys, bid link in the section and shop link in the comments for these amazing prices as well.
You know, now what you could do with this is zoysia no mow grass. So if you're sick of mowing, what you could do is you could sell the old lawnmower, put it up on Gumtree, your old lawnmower, get rid of it and buy some of these zoysia no mows.
Yeah.
And these you never have to mow them. Look, it just stays green and short like that fabulous little plant. And normally they're expensive, they're hard to get, but get your lawnmower up on Gumtree, cash it in, and use the money to buy zoysia no mow.
That's right. Could you buy that tray there with the leftover money from the?
I reckon you could. The zoysia no mow is you buy a tray of 20 of them for $159.80 for a tray of 20. How much does that work out to? I'll come back to you.
Sorry, I haven't got my calculator out. Can anyone work it out? It's a good price.
Now, if you've got a Victor that's not in too bad shape, you can get rid of the Victor and buy yourself 20 zoysia no mows.
Yeah, get rid of the Victor, get rid of the, I've forgotten all the other names of the mower brands.
Yeah.
Honda's
Turner.
Are good though, aren't they?
Yeah. You probably could buy 2 trays if you got rid of your Honda.
That's right, they're a bit more expensive.
So here we are, Acmina green screen lily pilly, 12-inch pot, about 5 foot tall, and they've been reduced from $149.99 to $99.99. That's a lot of evergreen value. Now, what's good about your green screen is a lot of people don't like purple or red new growth. This has got no purple new growth, no red new growth, beautiful dense fine foliage, and the bugs don't make lumps in it, they don't eat it. So if you want something that the bugs don't like, but you can love this yourself, but the bugs hate it, they leave it alone, and it's beautiful and green, no red, no purple, no bugs, $99.99 at 5 foot tall.
All right, get rid of the bugs there at Hello Plants with Acmina Sniffer lily pilly.
Now, one of the hardest lily pillies to get is your sublime lily pilly. Your sublime lily pilly, beautiful sort of lemony green foliage. Sublime lily pilly, just
what are they?
$29.99.
These prices are only available in this Growers Direct Plus sale, so if you do like the price, do need to act fast. We had a comment here from Setiali, I think that's how you say the name, saying great prices. Thanks for the comment, guys. Leave us a like, share the live far and wide so people find out about this sale. All right, we'll continue on.
Okay, so now Camellia Shell Pink. Now, what you need to do is you need to look at this one here and look at these little buds. Okay, so look at these buds. I reckon it's got 150 beautiful buds, and each one of them is going to become a fabulous shell pink camellia flower. Look like that. Beautiful shell pink camellia. Now your shell pink camellia, look at the size of it. Most nurseries go in and if you bought a 6 foot Sasanqua camellia covered in buds, about to fulfill your whole garden with amazing 150 pink blooms, you'd be paying 150 or 200 bucks. We have got the shell pink camellia for $79.99. So $79.99 for your shell pink camellia.
All right, get it while it's hot, guys. Grows Direct Flash Sale, limited quantities do apply in these prices.
Now here we have your Glauca pencil pine. Now Glauca pencil pines grow real quick, have very few nuts. Really great way to make an avenue, beautiful tree, long lasting, easy to grow, and very, very reliable. And don't need much water, don't need much of anything. And they are, right at the moment, we're giving them away for $25.99. So $25.99 for your
Glauca pencil.
Glauca pencil pines.
Pines, yep. All right, Grows Direct Flash Sale. We're down to the minute, 18 minutes till the auction goes absolutely bonkers.
Now I'm 6 foot tall. This is a Layton's green. Layton's green is the fastest growing conifer for hedging and screening and blocking off the neighbours. And this Layton's green here, you can buy you buy 10 of them for $599.99. So 6 foot conifers works out at $60 each for 10 of them. So $60 or $59.99 for 10 of them. So $59.99, 10 of these beautiful conifers block out the neighbours, and they don't just block out the site because they're so thick and bushy. They block out the noise, they block out the dust, they block out the dirt. So if you're on a dusty road, you've got a big freeway out there, you want to cut down the noise, cut down the dirt, Leyland cypress is the way to do it. You want to do a quick buy, a 6 footer, buy 10 of them for $599.99. And what's interesting, over most of Victoria, if you spend over $399, we deliver for free. So you could be out in the country somewhere, you could need 10 of these or 20 of these, and you buy this package here and you get free delivery. So
yeah,
free
forget
delivery.
about those rising petrol prices. Shop online. Have us deliver it to you for free.
You don't have to drive down from Shepparton to get some of these. In fact, I've got a truck out today, and I think we're delivering about 8 or 9 really big orders up in Shepparton. So the people, they're not bringing the ute down. They're making us go up there.
That's right. Save money on the fuel here at Hello Hello Plants with free delivery.
Yeah. So there you are. So that's it. And so we've got Layton's Green Cypress, $599. Then we've got Ficus Hilli Flash, Ficus Hilli Flash, and it's you can get with these Ficus Hilli Flash, you can get a bulk buy of 5 of them for $249.94. So $249 works out a bit under $50 each. Now that's pretty. $49.99. Now what it is, I'm nearly 6 foot, so here you've got nearly 6 foot Ficus Flash for $49.99 when you buy a pack of 5. And you'd only have to buy a bit of fertiliser or something to go with that, and you get free delivery over most of Victoria. So $49.99, pack of 5, $249.99. Fantastic.
Alright, get in quick, guys. These are limited in quantities. We do literally have customers come in looking for these items at these prices, and they're already sold out. So if you do like anything you see here, snap it up quick.
Yeah.
Shop link in the comment section.
You could come in this weekend, you could ring up the Savo, you could go online and order them, get them reserved, because these items are only available till sold out or till lunchtime next Friday.
That's right.
So Copper Glow tea tree, 6-inch pot, and you get a tray of a dozen for $155.88. That works out to $12.99 each. Now Copper Glow makes a beautiful purple hedge. You can trim it, you can shape it, or grow it all scraggy and natural, however you want to have it. Thick, bushy, beautiful hedge. Purple leaves. When it gets out in the hot sun, it'll have really nice dark purple leaves. And spotted in certain times of year with lovely fine white blossom. So purple leaves, white blossom, you can't go wrong. And at $14.99, these will grow almost anywhere in Victoria and make a beautiful, thick, bushy native hedge with a bit of colour to it. So nice and purple, and works out at $12.99 when you buy a dozen.
All right, this is the Growers Direct Flash
Don't
Sale.
put those scraggy ones up. Don't
Live,
put
guys.
them up. They're terrible.
Get your bids in. We're about to get the hammer down. It's
I'm putting them out for
incredibly
$4 out
low
the back.
price at the moment.
Have you got any bushy nice ones?
Great chance to get a $1,300 weeping maple for literally a fraction of the cost.
So let's have a look. Let's do the Magnolia Big Gem. So what it is that there's a little gem magnolia, and people love them, but say you wanted something faster growing, say you wanted something bigger, say you wanted something with bigger flowers and beautiful fragrance. This is your Big Gem Magnolia, and it's just $19.99. So $19.99 for the Big Gem Magnolia. So $19.99, these are going to grow big, they're going to grow fast, they're going to have beautiful big foliage. They have giant white flowers. They flower all summer long and they'll fill your whole garden with beautiful fragrance.
All right, it is our Growers Direct flash sale. As we get down to the wire, the auction is about to go live, guys.
So Lombardy poplar, 12-inch pot, just $49.99. So $49.99 for a 12-inch pot Lombardy poplar. And it's well over 2 meters tall. If you want to add a bit of character to your country property, this is the way to go. They're fast, they're easy to grow, they have fantastic golden autumn colour, they grow in a beautiful column, and they could look great as an avenue up the driveway to your beautiful country cottage. And they're not expensive, they're $49.99 for a great big 2.5 metre 12-inch pot. And if you bought a bundle of those and you lived, say you lived in Bonnie Doon, they'd go good in Bonnie Doon. If you lived in Bonnie Doon, you bought a bundle of those, we could drop them out there for free for you. And you wouldn't have to drive the ute down here. So off you go with that, and let's do the next
about
one.
Them rising costs of fuel.
Now here we have a lily pilly. Now this is what we call a pleached lily pilly. Beautiful straight stem and a lovely bushy shaggy head on it. So if you wanted to make a pleached hedge is a hedge on a stick. If you wanted to make a pleached hedge, you want to make a pleached head nice and quick, these are just $50. They've been reduced from $79.99 to $50 each. 12-inch pot, nice thick stem, big bushy head, pleached hedge, $49.99.
Yep, so Growers Direct flash sale auction is currently live, about to go down with the
Now
hammer.
here we have the Resilience Lily Pilly, and these ones here are just $24.99. We might correct that on the website. So $24.99, unbelievable, really good value, nice thick stem, nice big bushy head, and just $24.99. We're keen to clear these out. So $24.99, get yourself a Resilience. Now Resilience Lily Pilly has a lovely round leaf, beautiful glossy sort of finish, and they call it Resilience because it's extra tough. And this could have you could trim this, and after a year or so you'd have a beautiful big ball. But these are really big and really gorgeous for $24.99, and we just got to correct that price on the website and on the sale. So there we are.
Getting
now,
quick by
Sweet
Ken.
Viburnums. Now lots of people come in and they'll have a situation. They'll have like a big bushy tree. They'll have a big bushy tree, and then they'll have a hedge out the front with a great big shade tree over the top, and then they'll have sun at this end and sun at that end. And they say, Chris, what can I grow? Because I've got this shade in the middle and sun on either end. What can I grow that'll grow in sun or shade and make a beautiful thick green hedge? And I always say Sweet Viburnum, or if it's a bit frosty. So these will take the frost, they'll take a bit of shade, they'll take a bit of hot sun. And often, like a lily pilly, if you have a big shade tree in the middle of a big long hedge, that lily pilly hedge will sort of fade away in the middle and be sort of not very good. But your Sweet Viburnum, beautiful, fast growing, loves a bit of water, loves a bit of fertilizer, but a beautiful, fast growing hedge for that sort of, for that variable spot where you've got a mixture of sun and shade. Really, really wonderful. And they are not expensive. They are just Sweet Viburnums, $79.99. Look at the size, a big bushy evergreen for $79.99. Really good value.
All right, you are watching our Growers Direct flash sale. Get your garden Easter prep ready, hence the Easter bunnies, sorry.
Now here we've got a 12-inch pot Weeping Lily Pilly. Now your 12-inch pot, now what's good about Weeping Lily Pillies, I think I prescribed them to a couple of garden designs today. If you've got a hot sunny spot, and you want to, these particular customers where I put them in today, they had a hot sunny spot, and they wanted to block out some people who are looking over the fence and looking in from their kitchen, and they wanted to block them out quick. And so we put some nice big ones like this in there, and these can grow with plenty of water and fertilizer. These can grow over 1 metre in a year and block out those peering people. So Weeping Lily Pillies loves a hot sunny spot, loves some water, loves some fertilizer, can grow well over 1 metre in a year. And a nice big one like this is a couple of metres tall. You might expect to pay a lot of money for something like this, but you don't have to right now. We're clearing them out for $89.99. So $89.99. $89.99 over 2 metres tall. Great way to block out the neighbours. $89.99. Weeping Lily Pilly. Now Weeping Lily Pilly, there's a lot of problems with bugs eating lily pillies. The bugs do not worry the Weeping Lily Pillies. Weeping Lily Pillies, sort of a no bug wonder, and just $89.99. Now what we've
guys.
got, oh look at those, they're beautiful. Now look at this, if you're after some real value, this is your box leaf privet. Now you could grow these up and you could make a 2-meter hedge in a year. They're beautiful big plants. They love plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, and we're doing these lovely big ones here for $12.99. They're a meter tall, so you've got a meter tall evergreen for $12.99. These are tougher than a lily pilly. They're tougher than a lily pilly. They're tougher than a potassium, and they're very, very fast growing, and they're just $12.99 over 1 meter tall. What value?
Very good, $12.99.
Okay, so $12.99, there we are.
Fantastic. All right, as we conclude the sale, we've got a few more items to get through.
Now these items are pots, and these are just available in store.
In store only, that's right.
So in store only. Now what you've got here is a set. Now that you come down here, we've got mountains of pots going out for half price. Now to get them half price, you've got to buy the whole set. So you buy the whole set. This is a white egg planter, a set of 5. Now this would be enough to decorate most people's patio. You could put the lemon tree in, a couple of nice ornamental plants, some nice flowering plants, and deck your whole patio. People have been coming in doing that. And your white egg planter is just, it's reduced from $509.95 half price to $254.98. So $254.98. Now at some stores you'd pay that for just one nice big pot. These are lightweight pots. You can carry them real easy. Look at this. So carry them real easy. You've got 3 big ones and 2 small ones in the set, and it's going to cost you, and you're going to be able to decorate a whole courtyard with them, and it's going to cost you just $254.98. So $254.98 gets you the white egg planters.
Roz asks, how do I get a pencil pine for $25? Was that $25, the Leighton Green?
I thought it was only cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Pencil pine, 80. Oh, we're $25.99. What you do is you could come down here and pick them up. You could order them over the phone and come and pick them up. You could come down with your car. We could get half a dozen in the boot of the average car.
Yeah.
Or you can go online and spend over $3.99 and we'll deliver them over most of Victoria.
That's right. Getting quick. Oh, the auction's heating up now. We're jumping up fast.
We're over $100 yet?
We're at $257.
$257. We could
Still
lose
not great,
we could lose $1,000 on this one.
$1,000 off. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
$1,000 off. Wow.
Start in 6 minutes, guys.
6 minutes. It goes under the hammer. Go for it. Now's the time. If you're holding back, now's the time to stop holding back and go for it. Whack those $5 bids in there. See if we can get it up over $300.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh gee. I don't reckon the bookkeeper will let me do another auction.
Maybe not.
No.
All right, let's keep going, Chris. Let's get to that.
You might just put a foot down. So we've got the Seychelles Congo Black set of 3. Great set, and it's nice and cheap, $199.99. You'd expect to pay that for this big, beautifully stylish pot, but it said you get all 3 pots for $199.99. And the pricing is great. And I mean, with everything going on overseas, you'll find the next few batches of these pots could be a lot more expensive. But right now, $199.99.
Yeah, we're at pre-war prices here at Hello
Yeah,
High Plants.
that's right. Yeah.
Keeping those prices down.
Now
Style.
here we've got the LimeCrete egg planter. Now the great thing about the LimeCrete egg planter, say you've got a patio, or say you're doing it. These are very stylish. Give them a close up of the finish. But say you've got a patio and you're not wanting water running all over the patio. These ones haven't got a hole in them. So what you could do is you can use them without the hole. And what you do is you put a plastic pot in there, grow your plant in a plastic pot, take it in, put it in a laundry trough to water it, and soak it in the laundry trough every week or so and get it nicely watered, and then put it out in here. And if it drips at all, it'll drip inside the pot, and you won't have water running all over your carpet if you're doing it indoors, or running all over your outdoor area if you're wanting to keep your outdoor area nice and dry and slip free and clean. And anyway, this this LimeCrete is a really great price. It's $124.98. Now you'd expect to pay for this one big pot here, but you got 2 big pots and 1 little pot for $124.98. I reckon that's a great deal, and it's not too heavy, but it's not too light either. It's a nice sort of LimeCrete, and it's got a beautiful natural looking LimeCrete finish to it. So really fabulous value. $124.99 for this LimeCrete, no holes. Use it for indoor plants. Use it on your balcony where you don't want any water running. Now it's time to get my old hammer out.
Let's go. So we're at 3:05:62 currently.
So 3:05.
3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go. Wow. So here it is. Let's tell people. So
Tell
first
people about it and tell people what we're doing.
Okay. So what we're doing a couple of things. First of all, we've just taken people through 100 items. 100 items. Now show people how they could explore. Say you just arrived here.
Yeah.
What is, we go out to the grower each week. We get some cheap deals from the grower, and we put them up, and we do 100 items. We do a range of things, and right at the moment we're focused on the Easter garden, and we're focused on giving people plants, grasses, natives, herbs, all different plants that come together and make your Easter garden project. There's ground covers, there's climbers, there's trees, there's anything you might need for you, and it's all on the cheap. And we've got the 100 items. Let's show them how they get to the 100 items.
Yeah, so if you're on our website here, Hello Plants, click on this live sales. It's like a pink highlighted live sales tab. You'll see the Easter garden prep sale, which is why Chris is in a bunny suit. And then you just scroll down past the auction, which is starting in 2 minutes. And you'll see all of the 100 items here.
And we're just at $311. So if you really, now this tree here, it's got a 10-cent reserve on it, so it's definitely going to go off for $300.
Oh, look, the amount of 10-cent bids coming in is mind-boggling. There's quite a few even now, all 10-cent. We've jumped up a little bit there. We're at $327.48.
Yeah. So anyway, so here it is. This beautiful weeping maple, worth $1,299. It was for sale in the shop for $1,299, but we decided to put it up for auction, create a bit of excitement, create a bit of fun during our live sale, and it's going up for $300.
Yeah, $327.48 currently.
$327.48. Now, what's going to happen in a couple of more minutes? I'm going to put it under the hammer.
Yeah, 1 minute to go. Anything else you want to say before we get to the end? Actually, we had a question. Do you sell seedlings? I think it was seedlings and... Oh, do you have any seedling for the veggies?
Yes, we do. We've got a herb and seedling bench out the back there with quite a bit of... It's just been stocked up for the weekend.
All right, there you go. To that person who asked the question. Sorry, I've lost your name. Currently at 3:36.18 as we're about to enter into the auction. Keep them coming in if you want. What do we got? 1 minute, 22 seconds. Anything else you want to say, Chris?
Well, so this tree valued at $1,299 is going to go under the hammer.
Yeah.
It's going to go under the hammer. Now,
if you some strategic bidding, people are just doing 10-cent bids.
Yeah, they're doing those 10-cent bids and they're trying to stay on top.
There's a lot of 10-cent bids going through.
Yeah.
Smart move.
So we're just about to go under the hammer.
It could be a psychological thing too.
Or it could be a financial catastrophe.
That's one or the other.
Yeah.
Free delivery if it goes.
Depends which side of the coin you're playing.
If this maple goes for it only has to go for another $62, you'll get free delivery.
Wow.
Yeah, you get it delivered for free. So keep bidding, guys. At the moment, you're going to pay for delivery. It's sort of, you're better off getting it up over $3.99, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you're paying for delivery to get this big boy out to your house. Or you could be sponsoring a tree from overseas, which
there could be somebody out there in Texas buying this tree, and I've got to put it in my garden and send them an annual bill for looking after it.
All right, here we go. The countdown's on. So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nani is asked, where do you bid online? Bid link is in the comment section, guys. Bid is now open for the gavel. Let's take it away. Top bid goes first. Chris, you ready?
Yeah, what's the top bid? What's our top bid right now?
All right, we're at 3. No, we're at 380.50.
382.50.
All right, it's gone up fast. You're going to have to wait for...
388.5. So 388.
393.
Oh God.
393. So where are we at? 393. 398.7. 408.7.
Well, it's going fast.
So where are we at now?
408.80.
408.80. 408.80.
Yeah. 4890.
409.
90, yeah.
409.
409.
I can't keep up. You're going to have to do a gavel strike, Chris.
Okay.
409.
So 409 going once.
Yep, we're at
409
409.
going. Is that it? 409
Yep,
going
409.10.
twice.
409.10.
409.10. Somebody snipped in a 10-cent bit. So 409.10 going once.
409.10, sneaky.
409.10 going twice. The person with 10 cents might just get it. 409.10 going three. Going. What's happening?
412.20.
412.20 going once.
What's happening with the site?
412.20 going twice.
What's happening with the site?
So 412.20 going
I think the site's gone caboodle.
It's
42120.
Oh, good, we're going up
421.20
again.
going once.
We're back on, guys.
421.20 going twice.
422.30.
422.30 going once. 422.30 going twice. 422.30 going.
42230.
422.30 going once. 422.30 going twice. 422.30 going.
422.40.
422.40 going once. 422.40 going twice.
42250.
422.50
Oh guys,
going
come
once.
424.60. 424.60 Henriettes.
424.60. It's 424.60.
424.60.
So 424.60 going once.
42960.
429.60 going once. 429.60. 499.
42970.
429.70 going once.
430.70.
430.70 going once. 430.70 going twice.
433.70.
433.70 going once.
Oh, this could go on forever.
433.70 going.
43380.
433.80 going once.
Oh, can someone put in a big bid, please?
Yeah, put a bit of $5 bid.
This
Go
is
go
killing
crazy.
me.
43490.
434.90.
434.90 going once. 439.90 going twice. 439.
434.90.
435 and 10 going once.
437.20.
437.20 going once. 437.20 going twice.
44220.
442.20 going once. 442.20 going twice.
445.20.
445.20 going once.
44720.
47.30 going once.
No, 452.20.
452.20 going once.
Moson's back in the game.
452.20 going twice.
456.30. Carol. 456.30. Chris maybe needs to see the number. It's behind you if you ever want to look at it. It's very small though.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
I
why
can
it's
see it.
gone so
456.30 going once.
45926.
459.26 going once. 456.
45926.
461.26.
461.26 going once. 461.26 going twice.
Wait for the refresh.
461.26 going.
467.56.
467.26 going once.
467.56. Yeah, it's a very odd number, guys.
467.56 going twice.
Can someone round it out? 470.56.
470.56 going once.
It may go for half price.
470.56 going twice.
Yeah, Reese is in the game now.
So 471.86 going once.
All right, Reese, you're in the game. Moson, you coming back?
474.60 going once. 474.
Moson's back in. 474.06.
474.06 going once.
47626.
No, we're up 477.36.
477.36 going once. 477.36 going twice. 477.
478. 478.39.
480. 480.66. Carol's come back.
480.66 going, Carol, go for it. 480.66 going once.
Mosen, you're going to have another crack?
480.66 going twice.
Oh, looks like Carol might have got it.
480.66 going,
Hang
going.
You got it, Carol, let's see.
Going.
Oh, 486. Oh, Carol's had another crack. 486.36, wiping out the competition.
486.36 going once.
Go, Carol.
486.36 going twice.
If the site was quicker, we could do that.
486.36.
493.56.
493.56. We've got some fresh blood coming in here.
No, she's trying to. Carol's trying to wipe out the competition.
493.36 going once. 493.56 going twice.
496.76.
496.
She might have got it. I think we go 1, 2, 3 on this.
Yeah, 490.
No, it's going up again. Mosen's back. 504.16.
504.16 going once.
Mosen's not letting down.
504.16 going twice.
Might have got it, Mosen.
504.16 going.
513.66. Carol.
513.66. Carol's back. Go on, Carol.
It's the longest.
513.66 going once.
Might have to do larger bids, guys.
513.66 going twice.
519.76.
519.76 going once. 519.76 going.
521.86.
521.86. Is that some new blood?
No, it's Carol, but she's probably up against it.
Carol and Mosen.
Yeah, it's Carol and Mosen going neck and neck.
527.06
Yeah.
going once. 527.06 going twice.
Who's 538? Who's that? Is that Mosen? Who's come back? Carol. No, Carol's at the top. 531.26.
So Carol, 531.26 going once.
533.
God, never ending.
533.
534.
534.56 going once.
they're up against it.
534.56 going twice.
Is that it?
546.56 going.
It's 539.
So 539.76 going once. 539.76 going. 540.
Yeah, who's that?
540.
542.76.
So 542.76 going once. 542.76 going twice. That'd
Can we
still be
do it?
less than half price.
Oh, Reese is back.
545.86. 545.86
With
going
a 10
once.
cent bid, my goodness.
545.86 going twice.
Is this it?
545.86 going three
Carol's back.
times.
546. Carol's back. 546.86.
546.86 going once.
Come on, guys.
546.86 going twice.
549.86.
Oh my gosh.
549.86.
549.
Yeah, it's gone up again. 550.96. Carol.
I don't reckon an auctioneer's ever had a harder workout.
I thought the others would give up by now. We're still going.
550. Oh, it's a $1,300 maple.
Yeah.
I mean.
I need to go to the toilet though. We need to hurry this up a bit. 553.96.
553.96.
557.
Just wipe them out, Carol. Put 10 $5 bids in.
550. What?
Okay, I think it's a Carol.
560.26.
560.26 going once. 560.26 going twice.
All right. 562.26.
562.26 going once. 562.26 going twice.
563.26.
563.26.
566. Reese is back.
566.
36.
566.36 going once. 566.36 going twice.
Carol really wants it.
566.36 going.
Is it going? 567.36. Carol's back.
567.36 going once. 567.36 going
You're
twice.
saying the wrong numbers, but it's all right.
567.36 going. Where's Reese? Where's Reese
Carol's
when we
still
need
there.
him? Come on.
567.96. Come on.
567.96. 567.96, going.
568, Reese is back.
So 568.56, 568.56 going once. 568.56 going twice. 568, this is the bargain of the year.
569.66.
569.66 going once. 569.66 going twice. 569.66. 569.66 going twice.
Sorry,
Going.
the refresh is slow. You guys know what's going on?
571.60.
All right, 571.
7106.
571.06 going once.
Nah, Carol's outbid that with 50-cent bid.
571.56 going twice. 571.56 going. Where's Reese when you need him? 572.06. 572.06 going once. 572.06 going twice.
Is that it?
572.06 going.
7256.
56.
572.76.
572.76 going once. 572.
76. 573.76.
573.76 going once. 573.76 going twice.
574.26.
574.26. 574.26 going once. 574.26 going twice. 574.26 going.
I think that's it.
Are we going? Is that it? Is that it? The last and final bid.
57.
Who is this? This is Carol.
578.96. I think put the hammer down 3 times. Let's go.
570. So 578.96 going once. 578.96 going twice. 578.96 going. Where's Reese? Where's Carol?
He's out. Oh, Reese is back at 580.26.
So 580.26
Yeah, Reese is
going
killing the
once. 580.26
You're killing
going
me, Reese.
twice. Where's
You're killing me
Carol?
with
Where's
his small
Carol?
bids.
580.26. 580.26 going.
Reese
Going.
might have it 580.86 for Reese.
580.86 going once. 580.86 going twice. 580.86 going. Where's
581.06.
581? Is that Carol?
That's Reese.
Reese. 581.06 going once. 581.06 going twice.
582.06. We got a new player. It just come out of the darkness.
A dark horse. A dark horse. There we are.
We got a dark horse in the game.
A dark horse in the game. So 582.06 going once.
Viet's just come out of nowhere.
582.06 going twice.
What are you going to do, Reese?
Come on, Reese, make your move.
Reese has gone back in with the 10-cent. 582.16.
582.16 going once.
Is the dark horse still in there?
I reckon that dark horse will come out with a vengeance now. 582.16 going twice.
Carol's
582.16 going.
It's looking good. Is it looking good? This
Going.
one?
582.16. Where's Reese?
I don't know. I'm just checking on the directors. We're good. They put the hammer down. Ready?
582.36.
Ah, who was that?
582.36. 20 cents. A sneaky little 20 cents in there. So 582.36 going once. 582.36 going twice.
582.46.
So 582.46. So you can see little sneaky 20-cent bids going in there. So there we are. 582.56. 582.56 going once. 582.56 going twice. 582.56 going.
Yeah, let it down on 3.
Going.
It's gone up 10 cents.
Going.
66. It's gone up 10 cents.
582.66 going once. Who's the winner now? Who's it looks
Reese.
like? Go on, Reese. Reese is the stayer. 582.66 going twice. 582.66 going.
It's gone. 582.66 Reese. Done. Yeah, it was still there. It was still there on the... There we go. Oh, that was horribly long. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys, on the Growers Direct Flash Sale. Congratulations to Reese. we'll contact you. One of our sales staff will actually contact you for payment, and you get a free delivery. How good is that? Because you went well over the $3.99. You got it for half price.
Yeah, what's a good rabbit song?
You got to do Happy Birthday for Forhod or whatever his name is. Farhood.
Farhood?
Oh, Carol said, oh my God, can't type fast enough. I thought you dropped out, Carol, because I didn't see your name from about 5:50 onwards. Anyway.
Next week, Carol.
Next week, Carol. Would love to have you play again. We'll see what we can pull up for next week. So you got to do Forward's Happy Birthday song. Hang on, see if I can find that name.
Yeah, find his name. And then if we got, is there a popular rabbit song? What's a nursery rhyme with a rabbit in it?
Oh, I got no idea actually. Maybe ask the viewers.
Does anyone know any good rabbit nursery rhymes that aren't covered by
They're all probably copyrighted.
Aren't covered by copyright.
Hang on, I'm just finding this. Oh, there we go. There's Reese said, "Yay, yay, good on you, Reese."
Yeah, look, Reese deserves. I kind of was hoping for Carol in a way, but Reese, I loved his staying power. I loved his style.
Strategy was 10-cent bids though.
Yeah, he nearly wore my arm out.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's Farhood Allah.
Yeah, Allah Farhood. Farhood
the
Allah.
first name's Allah and the surname's Farhood.
Okay, so
it's Allah. There you go.
Happy birthday, Allah.
See if you can sing Happy Birthday was the comment.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Allah. Have a really, really happy day. From the rabbit and me. The Easter rabbit. Yeah, from everybody here. Everybody's wishing you a happy birthday.
We don't know if Allah's still here on the live. She might have left a long time ago.
All right. But anyway, there's a happy birthday out on the airways. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this sale will go till next Friday, and then we'll have a whole 100 new products drop.
Is there a rabbit song like "Hop to Your Drop" or something like that? Some bit of rabbit music you can play, Emlyn.
There's that Jive Bunny thing from the 90s, and that's about it that I know of.
And that would be a
totally copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright material.
You need to write something to hop to.
Say bye-bye.
All right, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.